Yo, ladies and gents, what's going on? Spag, hope you guys are all doing well. Today, we're going to be going over the Esports World Cup Grand Finals between Ulsan and Atif, which was definitely very one-sided, to everyone's surprise. It was kind of split on who people thought was going to win, but I think most people probably thought that Atif was going to take it, but it was 5-0 in favor of Ulsan, and there is a lot to talk about when it comes to the way that Ulsan actually approached that matchup, and the way that he plays Dragunov versus the way that Atif plays Dragunov. Now, at the Esports World Cup, I was the host alongside Bubsy and Rukang, and on analysis, I want you to have a look at what I said going into the Grand Finals.
And one of the reasons why Ulsan was able to get that win over Yagami was actually that jab and down for one timing. Remember, he actually spoke about in the interview that he is a poking player. And the reason why he was able to take it over for Azine is he went back to that type of poking style and was able to get him nervous enough that he wasn't ducking and going for the down twos and ultimately finished it off, right? So I wonder if it's going to be a battle between Atif's aggression and his kind of running to and being in your face versus type of the more Korean play style of the lateral movement, the timing, the jabs, and kind of shutting down Atif's offense.
So this is the way that Ulsan was playing the entire weekend, man. He was utilizing the jabs and down 4-1 and playing a very compact Tekken 7 style of play there with Dragunov compared to the kind of more aggressive and crazy Dragunovs that we've seen with Nobi and Atif. And I also got an opportunity to talk to Ulsan and CBM on the recent Heat Speak episode, and I want you to have a look at what Ulsan and CBM said when it comes to approaching Dragunov as a character.
Really tight for me, like that time of Dragunov. And then I find just new way for the play, like new play style I found that people play very crazy. There's nothing fewer skills, just to hit the smash or something strong move. And that time I thought I should play very like kind of Tekken 7, but it's only works for Dragunov. I think only Dragunov can play like that. That was my winning point. The reason why I won many tournaments, because I think only I play like that, only that time. Maybe you can remember that time.
Yeah.
I play only I play like that, like very play like Kazumi.
Oh, I think I can add my opinion on this.
Yeah.
That before EWC we gathered and we practiced really hard, and Ulsan he lost a lot, and he just said, "Oh, Atif he plays aggressive," and I told him, "Oh, Atif is really good at playing Dragunov, but sometimes you need to get just stick to what you have, like fundamentals, like down foot one side step, that kind of stuff." So after he realized how to play it with his strong point, I think he could win WC. That's what he's just saying.
And now that we've had a look at what Ulsan said about how he approaches Dragunov as a character compared to other people, let's go into the analysis. I think we'll be in a better situation to understand what Ulsan was doing in order to get that win over Atif. Alright, ladies and gents, let's get into it. Here we go. Atif versus Ulsan. So, the first thing we're going to look out for is the usage of the jab there from Ulsan, right? So, you see it straight away, you know, at the highest level, your ability to be able to use the jab, +1 on block, you know, has good range to kind of keep out the opponent. You can control the game a lot by just how you use that single jab. And Ulsan, you know, you said it, we saw it in the interview just now. And we saw it with what I said as well on the analysis before the match, that I really feel like the way that Ulsan was going to control the match with down 4-1 on jab and his movement was going to be the key. And if Atif could work around that, then he'd be able to win. But it was very difficult for him to do so. Let's see how he utilized these pokes.
Alright, here we go. The race to 5.
Already we see Ulsan go for a jab down for 1 and the sidestep. So we've seen the first the play style that he's employing. We've seen it already in the first 10 seconds of the match. We've seen the jab down forward 1, keeping it tight with the pokes, and then sidewalking as well.
Coming into play already. And a crazy life lead.
Nice sidestep there from Atif. And Atif he just makes really good reads on the opponent, man, and he commits to him. Crazy reactions. He's a very special player. Look at that punish there. 7 golden letters. At this point, we were all thinking, damn, Atif is probably going to win this thing, man. Another beautiful sidewalk. Spike. QCF4 hitting ground. It no longer hits grounded, by the way, guys. There is a nerf to Dragunov, which was definitely needed. All the pressure, all the chip. Nice. Good punish once again. So 2 rounds. And now Ulsan will start to make the comeback. Let's see what he does. Jab down 4-1 again into a sidestep. So let's slow that down. Jab. Let's go back. Jab on hit. Down forward 1 as Atif tried to do something. And then back 2 into a sidestep right, which cleanly beats the down 4-1. If you want to sidestep against Dragunov, guys, sidestep right is the way to go. So in that situation, Ulsan goes for back 2, and he's able to sidestep right. Now, no matter which way, which side you're on, if you're in crouch, you can sidestep up or down, and that's why this interaction here is so important. You know, with the new season coming out now, you know, you'll be able to sidestep against Dragunov's down 4-1, no matter if you're on P1 or P2 after doing back 2. You know, so something to keep in mind.
Blink and you might miss a match.
I think I blinked. But right now, Atif, you know, the thing about his aggression, right? Obviously, very good offense. Everyone expects him to be.
And we see that Atif loves to go for these full crouch mix-ups, running to QCF4. But we see just from Ulsan, he's keeping it very simple with the jabs, and he'll find his opening to go for the big hits. Try to go for the jab, gets tackled, good break. Big whiff. And that is what happens sometimes when you're getting too aggressive. And Atif, once again, tries to go for the back 4-3. He's very aggressive, likes to make reads, but Ulsan's patient, manages to make it whiff. Jab once again. Look at this, guys. Look at how he utilizes the jab here and how important it is to shut down Atif. So, tries to go for the running 2. And if you just held back there and did nothing, then you'd block that running 2 and Atif would have all the offense. But now, he ends up interrupting Atif with the jab. And instead of Atif having plus frames and pressure and chip damage, now he's taken damage, and a jab on hit is super plus. So Ulsan has a lot of frame advantage now to work with. Tries to go for his own running 2 because he tried to use his frame advantage, but Atif 1 step ahead actually sidestepped and got the punish, which is really, really good. QCF4, running 2 again. Good block on the down 2.
That was well played.
Okay.
Right now, Atif big lead, looking to close out.
Down for 1, down 2. How does Ulsan make this comeback? Let's have a look. QCF1. He had to do something. Caught the timing of Atif. Goes for that big launcher. It's a safe launcher as well. It's so high, you have to duck it. Plus frames. And they caught him pressing buttons again. Really sick comeback there from Ulsan. He tried to go for a 1-2-1 because, you know, Atif doesn't like blocking too much. So, Ulsan sidestepping after his own plus frame, sidestepping and going for a big punish. Okay, plus frames again. Running 2. And we see, once again, Ulsan, you know, the down 4-1 into sidestep. You know, he's really trying to force Atif to overextend. So, we'll see it here once again, right? He'll go for down 4-1, and after Ulsan's down forward 1, you'll see him go for a sidestep. But this time, wasn't able to sidestep the down 4-1 because Atif kind of delayed it a little bit, right? So, it was blocked this time. Down 4-1, down 4-1, down 4-1. So you can see this, man. This is very Kazumi-like gameplay, which is exactly what Ulsan said. He's playing this character like Kazumi. Beautiful duck into while standing 2. Okay. Running 2. Back 4. That move is so good, man. He smashed once again. And, man, look, man, it's like Ulsan's got a really good read on Atif, knowing that he likes to play that keep out game with the jabs, goes for 1-2-1 and other moves on keep out. But Ulsan dash blocks. That's multiple times that's worked now, where he's caught Atif being too aggressive and too active. So dash and block, forces the whiff, backdash, and punish. We'll see that one more time, guys, because it's very, very important, right? Doing this against people is very important to dash and to make them think that you're going to attack, but you don't actually attack. Check it out. Dash and block. And forces Atif to press buttons. And the punish there from Ulsan. Look how pumped up he is as well. Of course, with $350,000 on the line, it's very, very, very important, right? So he was very pumped up. So from that first game, what can we see? We can see that The movement from Ulsan was really good. He was sidestepping. He was utilizing the down forward one really well. Sometimes he would even do down forward one multiple times. Down forward one, down forward one. Yeah, the side steps, but also he's baiting Atif into pressing a lot of buttons with his movement. He's dashing and blocking, and his reactions are really, really good as well on his punishment.
This is going longer than it needs.
However,
And once again, what do we see? Straight away, we see a beautiful jab there from Ulsan. It seems like a small thing, guys, but it is not a small thing. He is catching Ulsan, Atif coming in. He's got Atif's timing down. As soon as he wants to go for a running 2, again, the jab completely stuffs him out. And like I said, it seems small, but it really isn't. Because the difference between hitting your opponent with a jab or blocking a running 2, it's night and day, man. I mean, you're giving Atif chip damage, you're giving him plus frames and pressure, whereas now Ulsan, with the single press of the 1 button at the right time, has given him the advantage now. Now, last time we saw Atif sidestep after getting hit by the jab because Ulsan tried to use the frame advantage to do a running 2. What does he do this time?
however, the way
So this time, Ulsan actually dashes up into down forward 1 to try and maybe beat Atif going for, I don't know, some sidestep or something, right? So changing up the options constantly, Ulsan.
he did it was impressive because he came back.
And we see him once again.
Atif, I do not
So
want
much
to
happening in this beginning. So jab, down forward 1, and we saw that Ulsan loves to sidestep after down forward 1 as well, right? So what does he do again? He sidesteps again, it's sidestep right, and punishes with a jab. So this is something that Atif is not catching on to very early, you know. He's usually quite good at calling out these things, but Ulsan, multiple times now, he is changing the options that he's doing after certain moves. Down for 1 into down for 1. Down for 1 into jab. Down for 1 into sidestep. And he's mixing these all up. Very, very Kazumi-like gameplay, guys.
Because he came back from a 2-round deficit.
No duck in the string. 1-1-3, that is safe.
He's
Jab, jab. Down for 1, jab. Sidestep, jab, jab. Look at this. It's literally Kazumi's gameplay. It's jab, down for 1, jab, sidestep. It is very small in close poke Tekken.
That back 4-2 got you there in case you don't want to duck it. There he is, getting hit by himself.
Got Atif to become very impatient.
dash on top of it.
Gets a counter hit. That might be dead, actually. I don't even remember. I don't think it's dead. Actually, no.
Bang, bang.
One more hit.
Still alive though, misses the down 4.
Uh-oh.
QCF 4. Down forward 1. Good timing there from Ulsan. Once again, these small pokes are keeping the opponent out. And that is one thing that I was doing against Dragunov as well in the beginning, was I was noticing that if I play Kuma, I can't really sidestep. So what can I do against my opponent? Or even Jun Kazama I was playing early on. I was like, if my opponent wants to just keep on in QCF 4 and running 2, I can actually use my Magic 4 or my jab to counter hit my opponent if I can get the timing, right? So that is something you can do versus Dragunov.
Taking charge of it. Once again, getting
Punish.
using the
Plus
third
frames.
dimension.
But Dragunov don't care. He's
Down for 1. Back 4.
trying to make sure you don't catch him if you get around him. And yeah, the pokes from Ulsan. Earlier in the set with Yagami, he said...
Down for 1.
Yeah,
Down
he said
2. Running 2. Beautiful timing again. Ulsan.
Wait a minute, this round
Bam,
is
bam.
coming to a close. Ulsan might take the lead in
And
the
that is
set.
going to be
And
dead
look
as
at
well
this,
there.
2
2 rounds up.
Second game for Ulsan.
Not looking
Once
good for
again,
Atif.
I'm not counting out Atif just
Hell
yet.
no.
My man is right
We
there.
see again, actually, that Atif was very active on his keep out
Once again,
after getting up. So he got hit by the running 2. And Ulsan dashes up, and you see Atif just presses while standing forward because he always wants to be active. He's a very aggressive player by nature. Ulsan didn't punish him this time for the whiff, but, you know, he still gets pressure. And once again, Atif being very aggressive. 1-2-1. No respect on the frames.
1-2-1 engager. Mike says he looks like he just finds it as a natural combo. It's not even counter.
Okay, 1-2-1.
There it is again.
Nice 1-2-1 dash spins off.
Nice, QCF4. Oh my god, the wall splat. I forgot that it actually wall splat back then. It doesn't wall splat anymore. They got rid of that. They got rid of the wall splat after, but yeah, that was crazy when it wall splat.
Round 2.
Down for 1, jab, jab. So simple.
Down 2 right back at it again. Ulsan chopped the wall stand 4 afterwards.
Back 4. Sidewalk, but doesn't get the punish, unfortunately. Jab down for 1. And now we see Atif actually fighting back with his own, but gets hit by the QCF4. Good block. And another, I think that's another running 2 that you got hit out of with a jab, right? Let's see. Yeah, that was a running 2, as you can see in the animation. But once again, just not letting him in. It's so annoying. Like, the first person that I actually felt this against was when I played against Asim. Asim, who was the #1 player in Pakistan back in Tekken 6 times, and he moved to the UK. And when I played against him in early Tekken 7, I'm like, he played Dragunov as well. And Dragunov's jab has always been really good, and it's good in this game too, just as good, because of its range. And I was like, bro, I can't touch this guy because he uses jab as such a good timing. It's super annoying to get hit by it. And look at that, whilst adding to Ulsan is just feeling it, man. Is that dead? No, maybe. Yeah, yeah, he's dead. He's hella dead. Oh, he's look at CBM. Oh, he's happy. Pumped up. He's feeling it, man. Ulsan is in the zone. Atif, not looking good. Okay, he goes for the one string. I think it's 1-3-2. Bam, bam, bam. That's half health, man. That's crazy. Ulsan, just everything working out for him. Knowing that Atif is always going to be active, gets quite a few counter hits there in those situations. Atif fighting back though. Let's see how he makes his comeback, if he can. 1-2, 1-2. Trying to fish for that counter hit. 1-2. Back 4. No duck. Went for the mid. What a sidestep after running 2. There is something you can do after running 2. If you do running 2 into jab, it will beat the sidestep. But if you try to do like a down forward 1, some characters at least will be able to probably step that.
I mean, rage is plenty in this game, especially with Dragunov.
Big slide there to get the kill.
Rage, you don't... The crowd is getting crazy out there.
Both guys now, I mean, he's forcing Atif into playing this kind of poke game as well. Atif realizes he has to try and play that. But now, getting those 2 running 2s, gets the counter hit. Goes for the full string. Nice counter hit. Oh, unfortunately, it doesn't get the tailspin. Big duck there from Ulsan, no launch. And that's going to be dead. 2 rounds up Atif again. But, as we all know, this was a 5-0. So, Ulsan makes 3-round comeback. Let's see how he does it. Jab once again. Perfect timing. Down for 1. The down for 1 actually shut him out of doing something there. I think it was the down 2. So, that might have been a running 2 again. And hit out of it with the jab. So, not letting Atif come in with those running 2s. Then down forward 1. Tries to go for a down 2 after the down forward 1. Because I think Atif realized that Ulsan was sidestepping after down forward 1. And one thing that you can do to beat a sidestep with Dragunov is obviously the down 2, which has really good tracking to both sides. But Ulsan this time mixing it up, going for down forward 1 into down forward 1. And it completely shuts out the down 2 as well. So the mind game, this is what Ulsan specializes in. And we saw it in the interview just now on Heatspeak. You know, CBM told Ulsan, this is the way you play. This is your Tekken. You know, and you're forcing Atif to play that game, which is not his style of Tekken, right? Where you're playing the poke game. Down for one, jab, jab. That's how he's played Tekken for so many years, right? And he does it so well. So down for one. He's completely shutting him down. All he's used here is jab and down for 1. Let's have a look. Once again. All he's used is 2 moves. Jab, down for 1, down for 1, down for 1, jab, down for 1. Look at it. This is the way that Ulsan played Dragunov. And it might seem so small. When you're watching this, you're like, what is he doing that other people aren't doing? How is Atif struggling? When you break it down like this, the timing, the mind games, the thing that he's mixing up the different options as well. He's not just doing down for 1, down for 1. If he was just doing that, Atif would easily be able to counter it. But he's mixing it up. Sometimes he's going for the sidestep. Sometimes he's going for a jab. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing in these situations. And Atif his mind is being played with here. And then he gets the 1-2-1 counter hit. Okay. Down 2 catches the sidestep. Jab, down for 1. Sidestep after the down for 1 again. Jab. And Rip said it on commentary very well. Keeping each other guessing really well. Like, you know, he could see it because he's a competitive player himself, you know, someone that's played for many years, that he can see that what Ulsan's doing here. He's utilizing the jab and down for 1 and really messing with Atif's mind at the moment. Down forward 1. Jab. Down 2. And goes for another low. Very fast gameplay, man.
Trying to force that heat first situation there, and Ulsan was, no sir, I need this round right now.
Okay, good jab there from Atif, but gets sidewalked. I think we saw this with Ulsan as well, where with Ulsan he actually got the jab and went for running 2, and Atif sidewalked it, right, and punished him. This time, Atif goes for jab, tries to use his plus frames to go for running 2, but Ulsan does the same thing and gets a punish to Atif. So both guys doing the same thing to each other.
What we're gonna do here?
Of course, there's many options that you could do if you hit your opponent with a jab. If they try to sidestep, you don't have much frame advantage at all. I mean, you don't have the frames to sidestep, but if you go for a heavy move, then you can sidestep. So, very clever stuff there from Ulsan.
Wow.
It's okay, still enough damage off of that. Better than before.
Okay.
Out the hatchet, don't
And clever stuff there as well in that situation, knowing that Atif, he hasn't really got much of an option other than the sidestep, because you don't want to be at the wall, right? So, he sidesteps with him, goes for back 4, goes for the low that does track that direction, and then he wants to sidestep again, and gets hit by the homing move. So, you know, Ulsan using the space, he's got very good spatial awareness as well.
out the hatchet, don't step. Homing attack power. Look out.
And
Baited.
beautiful patience.
Gonna do it. Ulsan ties up this third game.
Very important round here, man. I mean, Atif, he really needs to win here, but you can see it in his face, man. You can see it. He was not happy. Let's have a look at that again.
Lead with 2 games.
Oh my
Atif
God.
Not happy.
Something on the board.
Atif
Ulsan is
He
running
looks so
away.
stressed. He looked down in a second ago. Like, oh my gosh, I'm in trouble right now. And he
He's
looked
making
back,
he's making really hard reads which are not working out for him, and they usually do. But against Ulsan, he's so locked in. Down 2, catch a sidestep.
Met with a down 2. Here comes Atif with the offense.
Okay, he's got the raw positioning though. Jab, full clutch, goes for the legs, and heat smash.
With the 3 round. Again, he is up 3-0.
And I think Ulsan is super happy right now. He's 3-0 up, right? And he's feeling it. He's feeling like, you know, his game plan here is working really well. You know, there's a 3-round comeback there, and that's gonna hurt because that's the second 3-round comeback he's made versus Atif. A lot of Falcons fans in the crowd, of course, and they're not gonna be happy with Atif losing.
More than anything, you still got 2
Down for 1, jab.
It is now
Jab, jab.
2 right here for Ulsan, but Atif right there. This is
Okay,
not out of his wheelhouse.
sidestep, jab, running 2.
Slowing the pace down a bit.
Nice block there on the low.
There's the launch for Atif.
Okay, here we go. Nice. Once again, early cash out on the heat for Atif. He likes having the heat pressure,
Bam, bam.
as well as just expending it and just beating you clean with nothing left in the
Good
board.
keep out there with the back 4-3.
Engage. Back 4-3. Here comes Ulsan now. Gotta watch out the Atif.
Nice, goes for the heat smash.
Ulsan again.
Ulsan, not afraid to press buttons as well. Blocks the heat smash. What's going to be the option? Back 4, no punish, no blocks, duck, sorry.
Down 2. They
Big
trade.
block.
What a block.
Oh, he stopped the running 2. And he was game. And he was round.
Ooh, the down 2, man.
Finally stops the bleeding. Atif gets a round on the board. This is game 4. You need more.
With the rounds haven't mattered, right? He's had 2-round lead twice.
Nice
Finally
QCF one
seeing
there
one
from
this
Atif
time.
as well.
Oh, it's coming though. Oh, it's coming.
Oh my
Doesn't
God.
get the reward splat. I'm not sure what happened there. Nice block on the hatchet.
Big launch.
And also I'm going to get a lot of health back. He's going to be getting big combo as well. Gets straight to the wall. Bing, bam, boom.
Don't even need
QCF
it.
4.
Stick to it.
What a move.
Potential final round before that even matters.
Oh,
Okay.
minute. Both in heat right now. Looking.
Oh my god. The down for 1 into back 4.
Counter.
Into the heat smash. Arthur, you can see he's getting very frustrated now. I want to see what he did after the down for 1, actually, this time.
Right now.
So, after the down 4-1, you can see, once again, Atif, that's the second, or, like, not even second, that's, like, the multiple times now that Atif's blocked the down 4-1 and gone for a down 2. And Ulsan's keeping that in the back of his head. He's like, okay, frame-wise, if I do down 4-1 and block into back 4, you know, then I will be able to counter hit that down 2. So he's done it multiple times, and he confirms it with the full string.
Find that 1-2-1.
He recognized the counter.
And very good there. You can see Ulsan even going for down 2, which he knows is -1, and goes for a down jab, just in case Atif tried to go for maybe like a Wild 94 or something so that he could trade. So yeah, Ulsan,
He recognized the
a
counter.
master in the poke game.
He smashed off the step again.
What a call out. This guy Ulsan returns the favor, gets around on the board.
He beat him to the punch with the heat smash, and this time getting the tackle. Will he get the
Tackle,
hit?
good break.
Get off him.
Got the counter,
Big
but
whiff on the down 2, no punish.
full
QCF 4.
engage.
Force to go forward 4. Atif now trying to mount some offense here. He's had a couple of strong rounds, but really, Ulsan's always regained control.
Oh my god, that sneak into that while rising one.
Back for that was a counter hit once again. Goes for this tackle, good break once again. QCF 4. Another QCF 4.
Oh my
No longer hits grounded. Thank God.
Looking at a 4-game run.
No way, dude. No
1-2-1. And, you know, it's the same thing, really, isn't it? It's Atif trying to go for a big heavy move, like QCF 4, and the jab completely hits him out of it, right? But this time he confirms it with 1-2-1 because he's feeling confident. He knows, he saw the QCF 4 animation, and he confirms it into 1-2-1.
Again, Ulsan run away
Good
with
sidestep
the nice
after the down 2.
Comes Atif.
Hey, Atif gets the launcher, and now let's see what he does. Cashes out with the
It's going to be crazy now that you can actually, in Season 2, you'll be able to sidestep both directions. If you get hit by the down 2, you'll be able to sidestep whichever way you want to. It's going to add to the mind game like crazy.
Seems like I don't even know how you describe this.
We're going downstairs.
Keep it
Down
in
to
the
the
floor.
bottom floor.
And Ulsan still has heat. He's found the heat smash so many times in
Jab.
this situation.
Sidestep
This
into the
time
heat
he'll
smash.
get Atif with the blocks. He's
Down
got
2.
range and heat. Atif
Another low.
goes out.
Jab to beat the running 2. And again, look at that, guys. Look at that, man.
One.
And the down
He is not letting him play the game. He simply is not letting him play the game.
Times in this situation. This time does
Let's have a
not
look
get
once
Atif
again,
with the blocks.
guys.
He's got range and heat. Atif
Tries to go for the running 2. Jab. No, you're not going to do running 2. Down forward 1 to use his frame advantage. Just in case Atif tried to sidestep after the jab. Down forward 1 would have hit him, right? But he doesn't. He just holds back that time. So after down forward 1, he backdashes. And then another running 2 attempt. Gets stuffed out by the jab once again. And then also finishes with down 2.
Another one.
Like, to be honest, we don't even have to finish the last game. It was a 5-0, and that basically just is the way that the entire set went, man. And I think you guys get the point now. How was Ulsan able to beat Atif? Because he played the in-close game so well. You know, things like realizing that Atif was trying to go for down 2 after down forward 1 and counter hitting him every single time. And at times when he knew that Atif was pressing after down forward 1, then he's going to go for a sidestep and punish him. And utilizing the jab in really good timing and taking risks where he had to. It's not like Ulsan didn't take any risks. He took risks as well. But he had such a good read on Atif's timing on when he wanted to come in and attack. And his move choices, doing stuff like dash block into punish, you know, baiting Atif into pressing buttons. Everything there went right for Ulsan. And as much as he'll say, you know, he said on Heat Speak that it was a bit of luck as well, but I do think that he's being very humble. It wasn't just luck; it was very, very high level, the highest level of poke game that you can have in Tekken. And the other guy that does it really, really well, like Ulsan does, is Arslan Ash. That's the other guy who plays that playstyle and does it so amazingly well, right? So that's why Ulsan and Arslan, whenever they have matches with each other, it's always super close because they play a very similar style of Tekken. So yeah, man, guys, I hope that this kind of clears up and you can understand a little bit what Ulsan was doing there versus Atif.